What is going on, everyone? Real quick, just wanted to hop on here and apologize for episode 2 of the Stros Mackay podcast coming out a little later. Within the month, I did not have any. Granted, it's only 5 months. I didn't have any intentions on it being posted late. I ended up having a lot of stuff go through that I didn't think would go through and cause this much issues. But however, here we are. So yeah, here is episode 2 of the Caravan of Stros Mackay. Once again, I greatly apologize for it being late, but I guess things happen when you least expect it. So yeah, enjoy. Recording. Alright, welcome everyone to episode 2 of the Caravan of Stros Mackay. I am your host, Brandon Sapp of NUMB3R10BRAND Stereo, and I am also joined by
Me, Spade-Fire also known as Kermit. Cause she has ways if she has coin.
yes, Kashit has ways if you have coin. And speaking of Kashits, man, alright, let's go ahead and jump on into this name real quick. So Elder Scrolls 6. Elder Scrolls 6. I know that's a huge discussion nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, because Starfield just came out about what, a couple weeks ago, about a week ago, somewhere around
yeah, I think so.
there. And I'm telling you,
I've heard there's been stuff about pronouns, but I don't give too much shit about that. You do you.
oh hell no, I subject to wares. So I mean, there's been a lot of different Elder Scrolls things going on, like Easter eggs and all that stuff going on. So
I've heard of the rumor that Elder Scrolls 6 will skip PlayStation 5 and go straight to Xbox and PC.
that's what I heard. Because I know it's not going to be for PlayStation because PlayStation can't get games like that anymore, which is ridiculous.
Because Bethesda's owned by Microsoft now.
Yeah. Which I mean, you're an Xbox guy. So I mean,
Sure I am.
so I mean, you'll get
I'm a PC guy too, because I'm a gaming laptops.
right, and of course, I'm a PlayStation 4 guy. I always have been. I've been a huge follower of PlayStation for a while.
Yeah, don't I know? I know you're a PlayStation person.
Yep. Crazy times. I just
We did Call of Duty ones. I can flash play myself.
I remember, yeah, on the PS3, I remember that. So, we're gonna talk about PlayStation real quick. I had just now started playing Twisted Metal, the original, first two, actually.
Oh, have you?
Yep, they have it on the PlayStation Plus thing, so I thought that was
Those
cool.
are the games SweetTube is from, right?
Oh yeah, free to stream, as long as you got PlayStation Plus Premium. I've also been playing Oblivion, once again, which is fun. And I've actually...
Did you know that Patrick Stewart voiced Yo-Yo Septum the Seventh?
Hey, you know what? As long as they got the legend himself to do it, I don't care. Patrick Stewart's the man.
Yeah.
So... And of course, you know me, freaking...
Oh, was there any little games destroyed near the end of the game?
Yeah.
And that was the thing that powered the White Gold Tower.
Right. But, I mean...
If you follow the forums
at
the towers.
The White Gold Tower has the Elder Scrolls in it, though, remember?
Yeah, it does.
So... Spoiler alert for who
And nobody knows where they came from, right?
Well, I mean, the Moth Priest.
I mean, like, nobody knows what the origins were.
Nah. Which, also, spoiler alert for those who haven't completed the Oblivion questline for the Thieves Guild. Speaking of Oblivion questlines, we're going to go ahead and jump on into the Dark Brotherhood. As many of y'all know, I posted on my YouTube channel, which is NUMB3R10BRAND Studio, which was where you can find this podcast audio. I posted a video of Dagoth the main protagonist for Elder Scrolls 3.
Morrowind.
Yep, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. And I have posted this video, which You could probably catch a snippet of it in the beginning of this video, so that way you can catch a hint of what's going on. But I wanted to jump on the topic of why the fuck does Astrid sound like she's taking antidepressants? I mean, come on. Okay, first of all, let's round this off here. Sports tirade alert plus spoiler alert for those who don't know what we're for those who are new to Skyrim. So you go to Windhelm. You go to Windhelm to either join the Stormcloaks or just to go there, just to trade some shit off, do some quests there, whatever floats your fucking fancy. And then you get acknowledged just out of the blink of the eye before you enter the city from a guard. It's no secret that the Aretino boy is doing a ritual to summon the Dark Brotherhood. But who's
The
gonna
Black
stop him?
Sacrament.
Yeah. And you freaking walk up to this kid's house, which first of all is messy as fuck, so whoever has OCD and listens to this, my apologies. He thinks, okay, this is where, for me, this is funny because I also, like, you can reload the save when you get to the freaking Honor Hall orphanage, and you can freaking just nail this freaking hag to death.
Yeah, what's funny, you can kill her and not get a bounty for it.
Really?
Yep.
Huh?
You can kill her for the children and the other lady and not get a bounty for it.
You whack one of the kids.
And what's even funnier, the children actually celebrate her demise.
But yeah, you freaking go up to either your follower or you or whoever goes up who demolishes this broad. Then you go back to Windhelm.
Yeah, girl is anything but kind.
Right. You go back to freaking Windhelm, and then you get the heirloom. Kid you not, the first thing I thought I was getting was a warhammer. But no, it's a plate. It's a platter. The only thing it's good for is you can whirlwind sprint into it and go find some secret chests and all that stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, the freaking Aretino heirloom is a platter.
Yeah, it is.
To which would collect dust or hair if you or your followers are Khajiit, but that's to your own preference. And then, yeah, like I said, like I asked beforehand, it's like, why does it sound like Astrid's taking antidepressants?
Who knows?
That's why that skoom's good nowadays. It's called. That's because they're trying to disguise it as antidepressants. So like, cause shit has antidepressants for you to take, when really it's fucking skooma. My kid, yeah, that's freaking crazy stuff. I'll admit though, like my first time playing Skyrim and having that questline pop up, it was like, why? Like, what is happening and why is this happening? Like, all I did was kill some old broad that owned an orphanage. Like, is that not enough?
Right.
And then for those who follow like the alternative like quest scene, if you attack the bra, if you attack the antidepressant emo. Oh my god, I'm gonna get sued one of these days. But
I imagine. Let's hope it doesn't happen.
You know what? Cheers. Cheers to that. But yeah. I mean, honestly, you look at it like this. I mean, honestly, how? There you go. Just how.
Yeah. How?
Well, I mean, about the only bright side is that the shrouded armor goes good with Daedric boots, Daedric helm, Daedric gauntlets. I mean,
Really?
You know why, right?
Why is that?
Lord Scatsbury.
Oh, I see.
Yep, Lord Scattersburg.
And speaking of obscure games, there's two games, September and Black Hospital. There's this guy named Marcelo Tetra, and every time I've had him backstab me, I was like, how did I trust this guy? Twice!
Right. It's crazy times for video game people, man. I'll tell you what, it was crazy time for me the past couple days myself. or past few days
You
actually.
still literally got rear-ended
Yeah,
recently.
yep, I did. I was heading back to work last Friday, and I got rear-ended, which was completely unexpected. But I mean, I made full recovery. My neck still hurts. I still get random headaches. But as of right
It
now,
was a old lady, right?
yeah, but I understand her. I understand her issuing though. But I mean, still though, I mean that could have been really a. There was a lot of things that could have avoided it. Like I could have called in sick because I was sick that day. I could have stayed
Huh.
home
I
for
bet it was just a random fire solar eclipse Saturday.
that. True, I did see that. I did see that. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Sorry. If I wanted to do this, but let's talk sports real quick.
Let's talk about what?
Let's talk sports for a second.
What surprised me is how well the Detroit Lions are doing.
I know Philadelphia's coming back. I mean, they're like what 5-0.
It's like 5-1 now.
Nah, Philadelphia's 5-0.
So was San Francisco.
The 49ers?
Yeah, the
Nah,
49ers.
nah, the 49ers are 2-3 now.
Last I checked, they're at 5-0.
Well, that's what we got Google for.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna regret looking this up. But you know what? It's what we do. Content creators is what we do. Okay, so if y'all missed out, a couple days ago on Sunday, the Cowboys faced the 49ers in San Francisco. Ended up getting stomped by 32 points, and that final score being 42-10. San Francisco beat.
Jesus Christ.
It was a smoke out. It was like real big smoke out. We're gonna look at the record here. San Francisco 49ers is sitting at 5-0. Okay, so San Fran's doing
I
good
was right.
this year. San Fran and who do they go against? Let's see. Let's look at the AFC real quick. As far as the NFC West, the top four are San Francisco 49ers with the 5-0. Seattle with 3-1. LA Rams are doing a 2-3. And for the final seed in the NFC West, for the fourth spot, Arizona Cardinals are going at a 1-4. Let's go with this NFC East. Philadelphia with the 5-0. Dallas Cowboys with 3-2. Doing better than the Washington Commanders, however. Washington Commanders are doing 2-3. But I guess the two teams, 2-3, Cowboys and Commanders, are doing way better than the New York Giants. New York Giants are 1-4. For you Giants fans, I definitely
I
apologize.
still call the Commanders the Redskins because I'm always gonna call them that because I respect Native American history.
Right. Well, let's go to the AFC West because I know there's some Chief fans out there listening to this podcast probably. For you Chief fans looking at a 4-1 record, I don't know, I forgot who the Chiefs went and played at.
Chargers are 2-2, Raiders are 2-3, and Denver's 1-4.
Yep. Check this out. So the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Vikings. Very close game indeed. Chiefs beat the Vikings by 7 points in Minnesota, in Viking territory, and ended up running 27-20. That was a very close game.
Indeed, that it was.
For you Charger fans, looking at it even 2-2. Because I think Chargers had a bye week this week. You Las Vegas Raider fans, I deeply apologize because y'all are running a 2-3, but I deeply apologize to myself for being a Broncos fan. We're looking at a 1-4.
Yeah, the next game that the Broncos are going to is the Chiefs. Yeah, they're gonna get steamrolled.
Yep. For you Miami Dolphin people out there in sunny Florida, who wish to be down in Florida here recently, the Miami Dolphin fans are looking at a 4-1 record. New York, the Buffalo Bills are looking at a 3-2. New York Jets, sorry about Aaron Rodgers. New York Jets are looking at a 2-3, and the New England Patriots are sucking it up this year with a 1-4.
Speaking of the Dolphins, they were 70-20,
Yep. Yeah, I know. I didn't watch that
which
game.
I found insane.
No worry, I didn't watch that game. Alright, for you Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore Ravens fans, y'all are tied up for the first two spots with a 3-2 standing. Cleveland Browns are looking at Cincinnati Browns, one of the two. I think it's Cleveland. The Browns are looking at a 2-2, and then the Bengals are looking at a 2-3. We'll go with the AFC South here. Jacksonville Jaguars looking at a 3-2, tied with the Indianapolis Colts at a 3-2, and then the Texans and the Titans are both looking at a 2-3 record.
Yeah, the Bengals have been sucking so far this year.
Yep. Oh, don't worry, it gets worse. You ready to hear this?
What?
We're looking at NFC North now. I'm sorry I skipped over the NFC North. Detroit Lions are looking at a 4-1. Green Bay Packers are looking at a 2-3. Miami, the Minnesota Vikings, and the Bears, the Chicago Bears, are tied for 1-4. We go down and look at the NFC South. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thankfully, you guys do not have Tom Brady. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are looking at a 3-1. The Atlanta Falcons are looking at a 3-2. The Saints are also looking at a 3-2. But the Carolina Panthers, sorry if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, you guys are looking at an 0-5 this year.
So they never won once.
Nope. We're going to look at the Carolina Panthers fan. Well, if you're a Carolina Panthers fan,
oh yikes!
if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, on Sunday, August 15th, as part of Week 6, you're looking at going against Miami Dolphins in Miami at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And once again, that is Sunday, October 15th in sunny Miami, Florida. For you Chief fans, we'll get you guys going here. If there anything you want to talk about with this? Open format. We're just looking at. Oh, this is going to be a match. I guess you were right there, Chief. October 12th. Looking at Denver Broncos going against the Kansas City Chiefs. October 12th, ladies and gentlemen. Denver is going against Kansas City in Arrowhead Stadium. We're looking at a 7:15 evening game on Thursday Night Football. Let me see where you can catch that game here. You can catch that game on Amazon Prime. If you're a local station, you catch that on WIBW as well. Channel 13 for those who have cable and dish. We're going to look here. We'll get one more game set up here for you. For the Cowboy fans, go Cowboys. I know we're having a hell of a time already with a 3-2. Monday, October 16th, we'll be looking at going against the LA Chargers. I think, is it San Diego Chargers or LA Chargers?
Chargers are, I believe they're LA.
All right. Well, we're looking at an LA game. Dallas goes against LA in LA at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. You can watch that on ABC and ESPN. Also, going forth here for you Carolina Panthers. I already talked about the Panthers. My apologies. For you, let's see who I want to talk about here. For you Eagle fans, go Eagles. Sunday the 15th, you guys are going against the New York Jets in New York. That is a 3:25 start game for Week 5. And then you guys will be going against Miami in Philadelphia. Got home field territory right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Home field territory right there on October 22nd. So whoever's a Philadelphia Eagles Eagles fan, my apologies. You got some good games coming your direction. New York Jets at New York at 3:25 on October 15th. That is a Sunday. That is this coming Sunday, as a matter of fact. And then Sunday, October 22nd, Miami will be heading your guys' direction for an all-star Sunday night football game. And yeah, we're going to talk.
Yeah, the Jets have Aaron Rodgers till an injury knocked out the season completely.
Yep. And we're going to talk. For all you Royals fans out there, we'll kind of look at the Kansas City Royals right now.
I don't think they made the playoffs again.
Well, let's look here. Royals are, my goodness. Royals are at a 56-106 win-loss streak. Looking at the matches
Good
here,
lord.
very much so, my friend. Looks like the season just ended for the Kansas City Royals. Don't worry, Royals fans, you'll have next week. Now we're gonna go local. You know how Emporia does it. We like to support our Hornets. We're gonna go look at Emporia State football schedule here. I'm actually gonna go to the Emporia State University athletics. See if I can't find the schedule so far. What do you think so far? Kind of a new addition to this, ain't it? Oh, good lord!
Pretty much, yeah.
Emporia State Hornet people. The Hornets are going to freaking. They're taking on the Washburn Ichabods here in Emporia, Kansas. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been a rivalry for years to come. That is a massive rivalry. That is October the 14th. That is this Saturday at 1 p.m. here at Emporia State University campus on the football field. Be sure not to miss that. Where you guys are also going to Central Missouri, Warrensburg, Missouri, as a matter of fact, on October 21st, starting at 1:30 p.m. And then 3 days before Halloween, my apologies, he back here in Emporia at 2 o'clock. That is October 28th. It's a Saturday at 2 o'clock. Looking at Nebraska, heading to face Nebraska, Kearney, Nebraska to be exact, here in Emporia, head-to-head football. I'm telling you, this is some interesting stuff. And for you volleyball people, I think volleyball's going. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a year for volleyball, ain't it? It's one big year for volleyball, as a matter of fact. If I do say so myself, do like going to watch. Used to love watching going to watching some volleyball. Scroll down here. Today, the Emporia State. Actually, this is currently going on. Emporia State University is facing Washburn today at William Allen White Auditorium. My apologies. Against Washburn, that is currently going on today. Saturday, October 14th, they're fighting Newman Jets back here in Emporia at the White Auditorium, and then October 17th, that is a Tuesday at 6 p.m. in Hayes. They're going against Fort Hays State University in volleyball. That is women's volleyball, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're an avid disc golf fan, buckle up, because Hartford, Kansas, I repeat, Hartford, Kansas, is in the midst of getting an 18-hole course built in the surrounding parts of the city. I know some people are not too keen about that, but you know what? Such is life. And that'll end our sports talk. Let's go ahead and talk about music here. If you listened to anything new recently.
Oh, we're talking about music now?
Yes, sir. Have you heard
I think there was an old music because I think you just better than what we have now.
Well, what kind of intrigue me, my friend? What kind of old stuff you been listening to? I'm curious.
Usually it's Queen or something else.
Oh, Queen, love me some Queen. Brian Mays is a beautiful guitarist. He's one of a kind.
Right.
Next to, I dare say, he's right up there with Eddie Van Halen. Love me some Van Halen. As far as music
I thought his son, Eddie's son, does music now. I think it's Wolfgang Van Halen.
Mammoth VH, actually. Mammoth Van Halen. That's what he goes by, but I understood. But I know who you're talking about. As far as right now goes, one of the hosts does do music. I am talking about DJ Dreamscape, myself. Getting ready to release an album on July 3rd, 2024. There's going to be some stuff sprinkling in from time to time. I actually have a compilation album going out sometime in December. The 15th, I've got an EP coming out. And I think a final single comes out sometime this year. But, yep, if you guys like techno, dubstep kind of music, that's what you're going to look for DJ Dreamscape. As far as like new bands going, I highly recommend going and checking From Ashes to New. From Ashes to New, I've seen them live. They're a good group. You can almost compare them to Linkin Park, which is crazy because they're an up-and-coming band. From Ashes to New is. I also recommend checking out Ozzy Osbourne, the legend himself, Ozzy Osbourne. And if you're And if you're a fan of Stephen King, I will say this: Pet Cemetery Bloodlines, I heard came out here recently. What are your thoughts on horror movies, Kermit? Because I don't think I've ever heard you talk about horror movies before.
I tend to watch horror movies whenever I have the chance to.
You try to watch them when you ever have the chance to. I'll admit though, my favorite is John Carpenter's Halloween franchise.
I tend to play horror games more to watch horror movies.
Yes, yeah. What do you think? Speaking of horror games that are turning into movies, what do you think of that Five Nights at Freddy's?
I'm surprised it managed to see the light of day.
I'll admit though, I am intrigued to see how that movie comes out, see how the movie turns out, and all that stuff. I've
like the what I've heard that the Jim Henson Company did the did animatronics.
right. Well, I mean, you got to think just to bring that game to life. That is something you never. That is something I've seen fan tapes do. Fan people type do. Fan videos and all that stuff with the pre-recording tapes and all that. So
Yeah.
that is some interesting stuff that we're looking at as far as movies this time around. Other than that, you know, I think this has been.
I've heard like Exorcist sequel came out. I've heard absolute garbage.
Probably is. Probably is. Let's see here. What is this talk about? For you, well, I guess I could go with. I guess I can go with this here. From back to the music standpoint, for all you new metal lovers, I'm talking bands like System of a Down, Slipknot, those types of bands. There is a tour, a secondary leg of this tour going on. My phone is ringing. I will be right back. If you want to talk about stuff, go ahead.
All right. So what to talk about here? Uh,
What's that? Bueno. Charlie running a. Bueno. I'm doing a podcast with Kermit right now.
so if you if you're interested in exterior games, Itch.io has tons of those. I mean tons. I mean multitudes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, let me finish this up, and then I will be right out there. All right. I will see you guys in a bit. That's fine. Love you too. There's a cop coming. Be careful. Bye. That was my sister. She was calling to tell me that they're coming to pick me up and take me out to dinner. We're having ladies and gentlemen, I will say this is Taco Tuesday night, so if you haven't already, go enjoy yourself some tacos on this fabulous Tuesday evening. I will say this has been a very successful episode. We've talked about a lot of stuff. We've got some good laughs in.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna do the sports thing. It's like the different types of subjects a little more. As time goes on, definitely want to capitalize on you. Definitely want to take advantage of talk about some NFL and all that stuff with everybody. I know Kermit will be in favor of that as well.
Yeah.
Definitely a little something different, kind of like a radio service if you think about it.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. So that'll do it. I think that'll do it for this episode. And since I'm getting ready to head out and go have tacos for Taco Tuesday tonight,
Mm-hmm.
here's to that. Like I said, very successful episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for more as we plan on doing an episode in November, closer to probably actually towards the beginning of November actually. So that way we can talk about Thanksgiving, all the upcoming events, and all that good stuff. So,
Likewise.
great. And we'll see what kind of new video games are coming out or already are out by that time. So, this is Number 10 Brand Studio and Spade-Fire wishing you guys a safe, wonderful, and happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, as a matter of fact. Let me emphasize that. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Stick around. So, Peace out.
Sayonara.